Hey everybody. It's Tori Darty coming live from South Florida. So I just wanted to do a little intro to the channel so people can know exactly what I'm about. They have these nifty questions from YouTube as far as with YouTube, like I think it's called small YouTube tag. So where you can answer a couple of questions so you guys can get to know me better. And feel free to drop any questions that I haven't answered in the comments. I'll be happy to answer those for you. Really awesome to be able to connect with you like this. So let's get started. Let's jump right in. All right, so super excited. So number one, first question, what inspired you to start making videos? All right, so as far as for me, I was inspired probably 5 years ago when I started on this health journey. I had got up to about 296 pounds, which was really scary. There's a lot of different factors in that that I'll go more in depth in other videos, but basically once I got to 296, I stepped on the scale. I saw how big I was. I was very sluggish, very low energy. It was just every day was a trial. And I have my daughter. At the time she was only like probably like 7 or 8. So I knew that I had to like make a change. So the main thing that inspired me was my love for my daughter, seeing how far I came from that 5 years ago, being 296 pounds, now where I'm at right now, I'm about 190. So 100 pounds lighter, so much healthier, so much more energy, and really just transform all my health. I'm speaking on weight because that's something that you can kind of look at and see the difference, but just all around just healthier with everything. And one of the reasons why that was important to me is because when I was 21, I actually lost my mother to a liver tumor, which was a complication of her having cancer. And that was like the most traumatic, difficult thing that I had ever been through in my life. And then just a couple of years after that, my father passed away of heart disease. So I knew if I wanted to take a different route, not have to leave my daughter early the way my parents left me, I had to do something different. So a lot of times, I think it was Denzel Washington that said, if you want to do something that you've never done before, then you have to try something that you've never done before. So that's kind of how it was with me. For my family in general, we're from the South. We're from South Florida. So we're used to eating smothered, fried, good home cooking, down south cooking, you know what I mean? So that's like a big part of our culture. And you eat for everything. You eat for birthdays, you eat for anniversaries, you eat for church functions, you have a fish fry, you have barbecues. So especially in South Florida, we have so many barbecues. Like every holiday you can barbecue because the weather is so good here. So I really just had to try something that nobody in my family had done and kind of make some changes, and that's what inspired me. I saw what a big difference it made in my life. I started out just wanting to be healthier in general, just like a general idea. I had no idea where to start, but I just knew I wanted to be healthier, and the main thing that I focused on was weight, and that's literally transformed my whole life. So I want to share that journey with people who are maybe struggling with the same thing out there, and people who don't know where to start. I'm gonna try to make the kind of videos that I wish I would have had when I was going through my journey, and then also videos that can help you from right now. Like right now, I still have further fitness and body goals that I want to reach, further healthness goals that I want to reach, even though it's something that I've been studying and working on and being like active for the last like decade or so. It's still, you know, new heights to reach. So it's really exciting to bring you guys along with me on this journey, and to be able to help anybody, no matter where you are in the process. We'll be able to help you and encourage each other and just support. So that's really what inspired me, like going through losing my parents. That prompted me to make some major changes in my life, and just wanting to get other people who may be on that same similar path, like some information that will be very super helpful to them. So how long have you been on YouTube, and do you have any other channels? So actually been on YouTube since I think 2012. So March 2012 I joined YouTube, but that was mostly just like a consumer watching videos and stuff like that. And then this March 2020 was my first time making my first ever video. And like a lot of people, I started my first video I made during quarantine, while we were on quarantine for the coronavirus. I did my first video. You guys could probably go and watch some of the old ones. They were pretty pretty crazy with my daughter. So that was interesting, it was fun, and now I just want to kind of like take it a little bit more serious. And the next question is, well, the first question was what inspired you, which I told you a little bit about my backstory on what inspired me in general, like to start the health journey and to like reach out to other people who are going through similar things. But one of the main things that inspired me to start this particular channel and like get really serious about making the videos is my Instagram following. I have so many loyal followers on Instagram. You guys have amazing questions. You're always super engaged with, like when I go live, asking me about like, what detox teas I'm using, asking questions about vitamins and things like that. So I wanted to do YouTube because I just have more freedom to make longer videos, answer all the questions, and make sure I can really get out the information that you guys need and really help you achieve your goals, your own personal goals. So that's something that kind of ties into how long I've been on. So I've been on Instagram for a while now. I'm kind of like pairing the two together, so it's going to be exciting. I'm totally new, so we'll be learning together. All right, so where do you see your channel in the next 5 years? Okay, so in 5 years, hopefully I'm trying to project like and manifest. I'm a big believer in energy. Energy is so important, and the power of your subconscious mind. So in 5 years, I would like to be over 10K, over 10,000 subscribers to my YouTube channel. I want to be able to have like real live stories that I could post, as far as like helping people. If some people who know me like personally, you know that I used to have a natural health supplement shop down in Fort Lauderdale, Florida, before the quarantine and everything happened. Once the quarantine happened, we had to close down the shop, and I'm kind of like moved everything online. So I had people that, hundreds of thousands of people that got helped by the amazing natural supplements. So I want to be able to move that to YouTube, as far as like some of the people who have really awesome testimonials where it's really transformed their life. They were able to cure themselves over a lot of things that sometimes a doctor will tell you you're going to suffer with, high blood pressure, you're going to suffer with this, that, and the other for the rest of your life. But if you know the correct way to treat it with natural, proven remedies, that your body can heal itself from almost anything. So some of those testimonials I really want to be able to share with you guys on YouTube, because it's really awesome and it's very encouraging. I know when I was going through my journey, it was so good to hear stories of what people had cured themselves of and what progress they had made losing weight, where they come from. That's why before and after pictures when you're like trying to lose weight are so inspirational. Like I literally probably looked at thousands of before and after pictures, just because they're so inspirational to see visually that it's possible. If you don't give up, it's very possible for you to reach those goals. So in 5 years, that's definitely something I want. I want to be able to have videos where it's testimonials, real life people just like you guys, telling your story. I don't want to do all the storytelling here. I want you guys to be able to share your story, and it's an amazing community of people who are interested in natural health, natural medicine, organic health, and it's growing bigger and bigger every day. So it's awesome. So I guess like the short version of the answer would be to grow to over 10,000 subscribers, have a lot of like real stories shared on my page, and just make my videos a lot more polished, get them a lot more polished. So we're working on that together, and I appreciate you guys being patient. All right, so the next one is, what message are you trying to get across with your videos? Okay, so I kind of touched on that. The main thing I want everybody out there to know that I just really didn't know myself, I didn't understand fully, is that given the correct vitamins, minerals, natural medicine, natural remedies, different techniques, your body can literally heal itself of anything. Most things are preventable, and if you haven't prevented, and if you just starting, it's not really nothing that your body is really amazing. But the most important thing is giving yourself natural organic minerals and vitamins. And like I told a lot of people, and just share with you guys, my mom passed away when I was 21. She had a combination of cancer and complications with her liver, and my father passed away about 3 years later when I was about 24, 25. Well, probably like, yeah, 24, 25, around that range. I would have to check the exact date, but and he passed away of heart disease. He had high blood pressure and heart disease. And when I first started out on this journey, I had no idea how those things were connected. But now that I know what I know, and I've been studying it for a while, I know that the way that those two things are connected is that they both had a lack of some type of minerals that their body needed to offset the illness that they had, or to prevent it. Your body will heal itself, it will regenerate. Our cells are made to regenerate, but when we don't give them the correct fuel, they don't have anything to regenerate with. So it's just like if you are a sculptor trying to build a sculpture from clay. If you don't have the proper clay, you don't have the proper dirt, you don't have the proper foundation materials, or if you don't have water, you're going to be missing the elements that you need to actually build that sculpture. That's kind of how our bodies are. It's a very simple analogy, but that's kind of how our bodies are. So your cells are trying to regenerate themselves. They're trying to always heal themselves every day, daily. But if you're not giving them what they need, then they're not able to regenerate. So that's how it's all connected. It doesn't matter really what disease or illness it is. It's all connected to a lack of vitamins and minerals, and those have to be natural and organic. So that's basically the message that I really want to get out to everyone. It's my mission to like get this message out to the entire United States, but I really want to start it in our community, especially down south. We eat so crazy, and no matter what you do, whatever your lifestyle choice is, if you're vegan, if you're vegetarian, if you're paleo diet where you're eating a lot of meat, vegetarian where you're not eating any meat, if you're enjoying your barbecue, if you don't barbecue at all, no matter what your lifestyle is, these natural organic techniques and vitamins and minerals can definitely help you live a longer, fuller life that is completely disease-free. So that's the message that I want to get out to everybody, and hopefully you guys will be helping me with that, so I'm super excited. All right, so describe your content in one sentence. Just working on my content. This is one of my first videos, so these questions are very interesting. One word or one sentence, I would say is my content is super dope and organic. So I'm striving to keep it really interesting, dope content that you guys can really use. It's not, you don't have any charge, you don't have to pay a subscription. It's gonna be free information that you can use to really help you and improve your life, your quality of life, so you can be here longer for your kids. That's my main goal. Like, that's what motivated me at first. A lot of times when we go through like tragedy, a lot of times people will tell you, oh, there's a reason, and I don't know whether or not that's true, but I know that no matter what tragedy you go through in life, or what hardships you go through, what struggles and obstacles you come across, you can always make something positive out of it. So no matter what the reason why it happened, Losing both my parents in my early 20s was really horrendous and really, really hard to go through. I got depressed, I gained a lot of weight, but the great thing is I was able to use that as fuel to change my life, transform my health, and one of the biggest motivations for me is so I can be here for my own family, for my daughter. I want to possibly have some more kids, so my future children, my grandchildren, I want to be here to enjoy my grandchildren. When I actually got pregnant with my daughter, that was one of the most difficult things I went through because I was so happy about my daughter, but on the other hand, so sad that my mom was not there to like witness it with me and enjoy it with me. She was such a awesome, amazing mom. I knew she would have been so happy to meet my daughter and to be a grandmother. So it was very bittersweet, so I don't want my daughter to go through that, and I know a lot of you guys are the same way. So that's one of the main things. I just want to provide free, dope, organic content that will really help you with your life. So what inspires you to keep making videos even when you haven't found success yet? Okay, so I know I probably touched on that a lot with the other questions, but like I said, I really am passionate about helping people. I love helping people. I love seeing people at the beginning of their journey, the middle of their journey, the amazing results that we can achieve when we believe that our bodies are amazing, amazing miracles that the possibilities are literally limitless. So I'm really, really just inspired to keep making videos because I know when I was going through the beginning of my journey, I consumed a lot of videos and it really helped me. And some of them, some of the content that I plan on creating is stuff that I wish was there that wasn't when I was looking for it. So I want to definitely plug some of those holes. So I'm just inspired by helping people, sharing stories, and just helping us transform our health in our community. That's something that's super, super important. So women, black women, melanated, Latino women, we really have to take our health serious because we are literally the backbone and the foundation of our communities, and our communities need us, our kids need us, our grandkids need us. We got to be around longer than what we're lasting. So if I can help just a few more ladies, a few more people in our community, I know that's gonna help the whole community as a whole, because whatever we do, we're gonna pass it on to our husbands, we're gonna pass it on to our sons, we're gonna pass it on to our partners, we're gonna pass it on to our wives, we're gonna pass it on to our cousins, our aunties, everybody. And if you know better and understand more how your body works, how amazing it is, how important it is to give your body organic, natural products, then you'll be able to pass that information on to your children and your grandchildren, and that's going to strengthen our community as a whole. So we're the foundation, and that's where I want to start. So I think that's it. I think that's all the questions there. So this has been super, super exciting. I'm doing this right here at the beginning, kind of as an intro, so you guys can get to know. Comment below, like, share, make sure you subscribe, turn on the notifications so you can hear you can get a notification whenever I put up a new video. And stay tuned. Like I said, it's going to be super dope content. It's completely free of charge. Information that people pay thousands of dollars for. I've taken so many courses. I've studied under Dr. Joel Wallach, who is a Nobel Prize nominee and has been inducted into the Smithsonian Institute. So I've gone through a lot to receive the information that I have, and I'm passing it on to you guys completely free of charge. Not to mention the life experience, which is really invaluable. Is certain things that you cannot learn from school, or certain things that you just can't learn from books. And I feel like I have the best of both worlds. It's really amazing because I was able to study and learn. So I have real world experience, some of it very, very painful, but also very, very positive in the way that it can impact and improve our lives. So it's really exciting to provide you guys with this content. So stick with me. Like I said, like the video, subscribe, share with family members and friends who you think may be interested, so that you guys can watch together, keep up with everything together. and just stay tuned for more dope content. All right, like I said, Tori Darty. And if you want to follow me on Instagram, my Instagram is going to be Tori Darty. On Instagram is TORIDARDY. So T is in Tango, O is in Oscar, R is in Romeo, I is in Igloo, D is in David, A is in Alpha, R is in Romeo, D is in David, Y is in Yo-Yo. So at Tori Darty if you want to follow me on Instagram. And just check out the link. Check out the description. I'm gonna have links in the description as far as my Instagram, Facebook, and then there's gonna also be a link to a website that will give you more information on organic products. And these are all the products that I use, the detox tea that I use, the vitamins that I take. So super excited to go on this journey with you guys. Thank you so much for giving me a few minutes of your time today to introduce myself, and leave a comment below so you can introduce yourself, and I'll definitely always comment back. Love you guys, and as always, stay positive.